Welcome back. The city of Portland has expanded some of its tiny home villages designed to address homelessness. They say this shelter alternative has seen success so far. Fox 12's Julia Lopez asked neighbors what they think about the expansion.
All neighbors I spoke with today agree that work needs to be done to address homelessness in Portland, but not all of them are having the same experience living so close to these safe rest villages.
Everyone's concerned about what happens when there's 100 pods there and they're all occupied.
Tiny home villages across Portland offer those experiencing homelessness a more individualized shelter option. The city says its 7 safe rest villages, or SRVs, have seen success, with about 25% of people moving to permanent housing after living in one of 7 pod locations. Talk to neighbors living nearby, and you'll hear some different stories.
We've also had neighbors that have taken photos of drug use outside the fence of the SRV and have seen the drug deals happening. Carney
lives just across the street from Multnomah SRV, operated by Sunstone Way. He's worried because this village is expanding. The city has added 72 tiny homes, bringing the total to 100.
I think it's fair to assume that it might get worse.
He says he and his neighbors are vigilant about emailing the city, a feat he calls difficult. They compare LED lights in the village to stadium lights and say neighbors with kids are kept up late at night from noise, but he feels overlooked by the city.
Don't want to keep complaining, but I think it's that right now. It's like every time an incident happens, it's like, you know, please address this. Tell us how you're going to address it.
Farther east,
it's been a good amount of foot traffic, but nothing excessive. I think the occasional people who are out a little bit late, but as far as my house here, we've seen no damage at all, no crime at all.
The Reedway SRV is doubling to 120 pods. A neighbor who asked to remain anonymous for his safety says he's impressed with Urban Alchemy, which runs that village. He says they clean up trash and don't stand for drug use.
I definitely have seen the workers come out immediately and address it. They don't really let anyone stay around too long.
At Multnomah and Reedway, statistics from Portland police show a slight decrease in crime across the board since June 2021 and July 2022, respectively. The city's shelter services told Fox 12 they're consistently at capacity and expect the new homes to fill quickly.
For me, it's a good trade-off. I'll trade off having a little bit of a disturbance with people if that means people having a safe place where they can be.
The city will be opening another site on North Portland Road in the coming months with 90 sleeping units and 70 RV spaces. Reporting in Southwest Portland, Julia Lopez, Fox 12 Oregon.